Hello everybody, welcome back to Asobi My Show. My name's Colby, and I'm here today with Mason.
What's up?
And he's gonna go through some Yu-Gi-Oh decks today. This is gonna be some new content for the channel, some new deck builds as of January 2015 meta for Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. So we've got a couple decks to go through, but we're gonna start with this Gem Knight deck. So go ahead and tell us what you got here, Mason.
Alright, so what we got here are the Gem Knights. Basically the elemental heroes and crystal beasts combined into the ultimate gem. And I like this deck because it's mainly used at, like, the elemental heroes and crystal beasts. And their users, Jesse Anderson and Jaden Yuki, they're like my favorite characters. So I really like this deck. And so what I use is 3 Gem Knight Garnet, 3 Gem Knight Tourmaline, 3 Gem Armadillo, 3 Gem Knight Obsidian, 3 Gem Knight Lazuli, 3 Elemental Hero Prisma, 2 Summoner Monk, 1 Rescue Rabbit, and 2 Effect Failure. And for the spells, 2 Gem Knight Fusion. And the reason why I use 2 is because their ability, you can just banish 1 Gem Knight monster from the graveyard and add that card to your hand. So you only really need 2. And because there's also the 3 Absorb Fusion, which add Gem Knight Fusion to your hand. So Absorb Fusion, it really helps out, and I run 3 of those. And then 3 White Elephant's Gift, 1 Raigeki, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 Battle Fusion, and that's the spells. And for the traps, 3 Royal Decree. And then what we got for the extra deck are 2 Gem Knight Master Diamond, 2 Gem Knight Zirconia, 2 Gem Knight Prismaura, 2 Gem Knight Citrine, 3 Gem Knight Topaz, and 1 Castel, the Skyblaster Muskateer. And so that's what I got for the deck build.
Okay, so maybe I see that some of the Gem Knights are they have effects. Like, why do these particular Gem Knights work so well together?
Well, the Gem Knights, they work well together because I use stuff like Elemental Hero Prisma, which allows me to send Tourmaline to the graveyard, so that way I could use Gem Knight Fusion to use him and someone else to take out Topaz. And then if I have 3 Gem Knights on the field, I can use Gem Knight Fusion and then take out Master Diamond. And then with Master Diamond's amazing effect, where I can banish 1 level 7 or lower Gem Knight Fusion monster from my graveyard, and until the end phase, this card's name and original effect become the same as that banished monster's. So that means I'll be able to get Topaz effects, which is, it can attack 2 times in a battle, and when it destroys a monster, it deals damage equal to the monster's attack. So, the second part is just like Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. So that's the perfect combo for Master Diamond. Not only that, he becomes really high powered. With his ability, he gains 100 attack for each Gem Knight gem monster in his graveyard. So that really helps out. And then Rescue Rabbit helps out because I can banish him and then special summon 2 normal type monsters with the same name. So I could take out 2 Garnet or 2 Tourmaline and then just use Gem Fusion or a whole bunch of different combos you can get from that. And then we also have Absorb Fusion, which is mainly the searcher of the deck for Gem Knight Fusion. And if you're in trouble and don't have any of those, there's always White Elephant Gifts, which also helps you draw cards. It mainly has you send 1 normal monster that I control to the graveyard, and I get to draw 2 cards. And then Battle Fusion. That's the main power. When Fusion monster attacks your opponent's monster, the fusion monster gains attack equal to the attack of your opponent's monster until the end of the damage step, and that really helps out. Like when your fusion monster faces Judgment Dragon or Ancient Gear Golem, all those high-powered monsters, just use Battle Fusion and you can take them down. And then Royal Decree helps out because a lot of people use traps like Mirror Force or Bottomless Trap Hole. That's where Royal Decree comes in and negates all effects. So that way, and Gem Knights are mainly just monsters and spells, so you don't really need traps. So Royal Decree really helps out. And you got Summoner Monk. Since there's a lot of spells in this deck, you can just discard one spell from your hand. Like Gem Knight Fusion, since you can add it to your hand by banishing one Gem Knight monster, you can just send that to the grave and then special summon one level 4 monster from your deck. And then you can use those two to Xyz this guy, or yeah, it's all those combos you can do with Gem Knights. It's amazing.
Alright, so I think that concludes our description and breakdown of this deck. We're going to do a couple matches, so look out for the next couple videos that are going to come after this one. And so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions about this deck, go ahead and comment. And don't forget to check out our links in the description. Check out our Twitter feed for updates. And we'll see you guys in the matches. Thanks.